From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Bills Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington football team. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. It's a first down and more for Gibson. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his fourth touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Check three.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
I got him. Mike 55.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and 6.
So we got man. Watch tight end. 3 down. Alert. Mike's 4-2. Watch the backer. Mike 42. Check.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Star Lotulelei. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Off play action, Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
First down, Washington.
Here we go. 180, 58 to Mike. Who that?
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 82 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the counter, this is Akers. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll run with Gibson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here I come.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Newton. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Great. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these...
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, D.
To throw is Newton. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Akers, his third touchdown now on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
52's the mic, boys, 52. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
To throw again on second down. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Bring it.
From the 44, Allen, he's going to go deep for Beasley. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. But now it's third down.
That was pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on fourth.
Check pass, check pass. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Alert, alert, alert. Half, 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 half.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He'll go right back to Beasley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I got you. I got you.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Better bring it. You better bring it.
On second and a yard. Allen escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And the Bills are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Check 24. Check 24. Deuce. Half 85.
They run here with Singletary.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Let's go.
Second down and goal. Allen. They'll roll him out right. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now Newton. That's out to the flat for Akers. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. Newton. Hard throw, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime.
Check. Lucky.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Hey, tight. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
On play action, Allen on the move to his left. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Here's Allen. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Newton. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. That's complete, middle of the field to Humphries. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
3rd and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Play action. Now it's Allen. Rolling to his right. He's got the hook up with Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards that time and a Buffalo 1st. On 1st down, Singletary. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another 1st down. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was brought down by Carl Holcomb. A gain of a yard.
On play action, Allen.
At the 38-yard line.
And that's complete to Sanders. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Watch the out. Hey, tight. Check, 42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. They gonna need some.
From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Newton now to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
49.
They fake the give. Newton. Flush to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
49.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton going to throw right side here. Complete. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. And yet again, it's McLaurin. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they will take a 7-point lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Singletary will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Second down at 7.
From the gun, here's Newton. Out to the right to Humphries. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Adam Humphries spent 4 years in Tampa and 2 in Tennessee. Knows how to operate out of the slot and find his way open downfield. Makes a good catch there.
On first down, Gibson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Newton.
He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Back to the ground with Gibson.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Gibson again.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Dustin Hopkins for the Washington field goal of 28-yard attempt.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Washington,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.